JP, can you get it for me
Get what for you?
first?
Too late.
Damn it, who got it?
It was me. We're back.
Okay.
We're gonna do the class trial.
Welcome back, chat. We are here at the trial.
Now then, during the class trial, if you vote correctly, then only the black
Also,
will receive
JP, please look at
punishment.
chat for
But
me
if you
because
pick
I
the
will be
wrong
I will have the guide
person,
open.
I'll punish everyone besides the
I'm
blackened.
looking.
And that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever
Weed
survives
brownies?
will
Oh,
be treated
Xander,
to
what
a
were you lost on? I'm
fancy
sorry.
lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient.
Oh, I want curry
right?
now.
I'm
Me
here
too.
Literally just ate it, but I
because
want curry.
Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
The trial for the
I'm
killer is happening now. If
definitely
they don't
not
find it out, they all
tempted by
die.
Curry. Got it?
That's all I got.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Okay.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
That's crazy.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other
He's
on the
gay.
first floor of Grape House. We went to the
Exactly.
tower together.
Sonia Kane.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after.
I still think Sonia and Gundam's
Akane
really
heard that
cute
and
though.
rushed over.
Their dynamic is kind of
We heard
like...
the
Yeah,
body
I like
discovery
both.
announcement too, from Strawberry
And
House,
Soniaki.
obviously. As I recall,
Ooh.
we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
And another one that I can't tell you until after the game.
So we decided to go to the tower
Okay.
for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
Xander, give me your reasoning.
But someone
I'm
even
curious.
broke Strawberry Hall's
What did he
So
door.
we're not
say?
gonna chat anymore.
We couldn't go
Oh,
anywhere
okay.
after that.
I can't say it's an assumption or a guess.
Oh.
And I'd rather
Is it
not
just...
answer.
Is it a guess for who died?
Yeah, or who the
Okay.
killer is.
Who's the killer?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not who died. I'm
Forget these
stupid.
foreign intros. Let's
Yeah, I'm
talk
gonna
about
guess
the
who
killer.
died.
Anyway, it's definitely someone
I
from
wonder.
Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now,
Oh,
enough with the lovers' quarrel.
Lovers' quarrel
We
is
need to think
crazy.
about this seriously.
oh, that's crazy.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
As of
Then
current,
let's
Xander,
start
there's
with
nothing
something
pointing
even
to
Miss
that
Sonia can
conclusion.
understand.
But I won't say you're
The
wrong.
weapon.
That's
don't
fucking
know.
crazy. That is a crazy statement because it feels like this guy is just indirectly calling her stupid.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, the weapon is obvious.
Part 5 of
Huh.
not
What
respecting
the heck, you
women.
guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You could tell what the weapon is just by looking. Wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true.
It must be the oil on the floor.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Nah.
No, that's wrong.
It was new. You're wrong.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
What?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby Gangsta is crazy.
That's awesome.
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Okay.
I thought
Alright, buddy.
Okay. Good.
maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Nekomaru?
I see.
Oh, that. Nekomaru was the weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? What are you
Nekomaru.
talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't
No.
be stupid.
Gundam,
He ain't the
no.
type to commit suicide.
And even if
Gundam, no,
Nekomaru could
shit.
have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Soda, I
Well,
beg to differ
I
on that.
guess you're right.
What the heck?
Soda,
does
you're
bother
acting
me a
real
little.
tough right now.
That word, suicide. Shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we
Maybe
can
someone
think of.
tried to make it look like a suicide?
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
This is why
Aw.
I ship them.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
I love Sonia.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
That
What
is
about
true.
tipping the pillar over?
I don't think that's gonna
No,
work.
that's wrong.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
Whoa, it's just like chapter 4 of the last game.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top
Nekomaru's
of
the
his body
protein
instead.
cup.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that
They
pillar?
pushed him onto the
How
pillar?
much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's
Soda,
no
you're
way I
very
can let it go.
insistent about this.
I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
What do you mean, like not talking like a lunatic? He's still talking like a lunatic.
He's
I've
just
learned
slightly less of a
valuable
lunatic.
lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
We have?
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the
Okay.
ultimate weapon.
Okay, Gundam. Okay, Gundam. Okay.
I am
Okay.
he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows
Okay,
out
Gundam.
from
I
the
love
chaos
you,
with the
but
sword of victory.
Gundam, no. No, you're a little
It's
Delulu.
only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate
Okay,
weapon.
Gundam. I love it. I love this guy so much. He's
No.
so silly.
You are
Yo,
far
turn it
greater than
yo.
the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devils of destruction.
Oh, wait, they're really
I see.
cute. I hope nothing ever happens to them.
I don't know why,
I love
but
them.
I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order
It's the
to
thing that
clarify
AZ
that,
used to kill
we
out.
first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Oh, that's
Except
crazy.
for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to
Xander,
Grape Tower.
they are maybe the size of a hand. I don't think the animals could have lifted the pillar.
That's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Come on,
But in
bro.
actuality,
Okay,
they are
I'm sorry.
both the
They
same
can't lift
building,
a pillar
and
like
both
that.
houses are linked to the central tower.
They could possibly chew the wires to break it, but like,
It is undeniable that such a
then they would have to
sweet
somehow
building
get
structure
inside.
is the secret
I
of
don't
the
know.
funhouse.
Sweet!
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss
True,
Sonia's
Okay,
beautiful
Stamp.
voice is
True
just so
enough.
soothing.
I only know through experience. Watching, I mean.
What?
Wink.
Faux show.
Take enough roids
I
and you
shall
can do
leave
it.
Oh,
matters to
show.
your discretion.
Oh, that's crazy.
Faux show!
That's crazy.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's
No.
wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Hello.
Doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaro's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer
Honestly,
is
The
yeah.
fact that
so I don't know
Nagito
what to-
knows all this, by the way, he knows everything. He could very easily just say it.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
See, this fuck ass.
If the floor didn't rotate,
I hate him.
then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down. Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Girl, I don't think that's the right... Okay.
She's trying her best.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Was it left click or right click?
Just check.
Okay, left.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Fuck.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Good work.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Why is it not breaking?
I don't know.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What the okay.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What the fuck?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
How? How the
Are you
fuck
not
am
able
I
to keep
supposed
slicing?
to? No, because there's a limited number of slices that I get.
Oh, you just have to keep waiting then. Hold them on the screen for longer.
There are many different ways.
Yeah, this is the same
The
as the
body
next
and
one.
the pillar
Hold
could
it.
have been moved. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. That's
Moving
stupid.
the body and the pillar in such a short time.
No, that made sense to me.
That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, he could have moved it all.
Oh,
hit
fuck.
that pie.
I missed the correct answer.
What was it?
It seems you have forgotten.
Here.
Monokuma
Spam.
is surprisingly wielding the
Spam.
power of the pillar,
Spam
the
and
body,
stop.
everything at the crime.
There we
Allow me to
go.
cut through
Nice.
those words.
Huh.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. The only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey,
Nagito.
Nagito. I thought
I know
it
we
would come
broke
to
up, but can you
this.
please help us?
I knew my turn was coming.
I
up.
missed you, Pookie. I need you to help me out here.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine. Is he talking about the traitor? If so,
Whether I like Hajime or not.
why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
I see! You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Dun dun dun.
Let me
It's the
explain
outside.
it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Oh my god.
Not gonna
Get him
lie,
outta
he
here.
said that in the same cadence as fucking Chicken Jockey.
He did.
Thinking time.
That cannot be where Sori draws the line. Simply cannot be.
Here! If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Also the trees,
Yep.
because they're on the first floor.
Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast
No.
by Monokuma's
Gundam,
cursed
no.
eye?
Okay,
You
buddy.
silly, no.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me,
Xander.
if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high
He's
school
the ultimate high
student.
school student.
Ultimate high schooler.
Despite
ultimate
the fact that
normie.
you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime.
Why, hello there, Hajime.
That's right, he just teleported over here.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you
Ultimate
think I came
untalented
from?
dude.
Wait,
Xander.
let me see the choices.
Right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Okay, but can you skateboard it? Hajime? Hajime, you've been standing there for like 5 minutes now, not moving, not blinking.
Hajime, can you tell me what run is?
Question
Hajime,
1.
What is it called when you take one step forward, one
They
step
don't
back?
exist.
What is it called when you take one step forward and 2 steps back? And I've got 100,000 pounds sitting on my back. Sorry, I don't know. JP might get the reference. I know Sori's not going to.
What the fuck is this word on Wordle?
Hey, don't. No spoilers.
Why would I say it?
I don't know.
I'm scared. Now I think I'm gonna say it on accident. Even though I don't know it.
They're the same building, right? That's what I was saying. They're the same building.
Which means we basically said no, that's wrong to Sonia for no fucking reason. Oh god. Fuck this fuck-ass minigame, dude.
What the fuck does that mean? Anyways, that's the word.
Vertically.
Xander, what'd you get
It
from
means
Wordle?
that tower. It means that tower is the same one.
It's all coming together.
I think,
They're the same tower?
or no.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the
Oh,
two
that makes-
houses aren't
that
two
opens the
different three-story
possibility.
buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
It must be the floors below Grape House.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Okay.
You have 10 seconds to Kuma someone
Don't
else.
you think a building full of so many
Or else
surprises
you will explode.
totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in
Because
both
it's a
places?
big elevator.
Aw,
I don't
your
know.
precious hammies don't know. But it's so simple.
Why are you so
Alright
mean to
then.
him?
I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
Sora, I love you, but why are you
Please
so mean
watch
to
me,
my
Miss
Pookie?
Sonia.
He did nothing wrong.
Oh,
You're just literally
listen.
antagonizing
Do
him
whatever you
because
like.
Sonia likes him.
Well, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna
That's
stand
the
out till she
reason.
notices me.
This guy's,
Okay, Sim.
This guy's straightforward, I think.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
It's fake.
was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong! Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said, right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Is the tower
The
just a
killer
big
couldn't have
elevator?
known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was,
It's because it's me,
he wouldn't have
Chiaki.
fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different
Is it because it's a
floors.
giant elevator?
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved
Maybe
to a
it's a
different
giant
floor?
elevator.
You can't think of a device
I literally
like that?
cannot think of any other
A device
explanation
that moves
except for the
things to
tower is
different
actually just a
floors in the same
giant
building?
elevator. I'm sorry.
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in
Wait,
the
wait,
same
what are
building.
the choices? What are
I
the
feel
choices?
like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. It's time to
Can you
spell! Can you spell elevator?
I have a question. Do they have like a British version of this game, but instead of elevator, it's lift?
It's a lot to go over right now, Xander, but we have the general shape of what the building looks like. The fact that the murder weapon is probably not the hammer. Which leaves out how he actually got blunt force damaged. And how he got, well, in the position he's in where he's tied in rope, or chain, I mean.
Wait, why did you get rid of the E?
Because there was no second E.
Oh, that's so stupid. You have to get 2 E's.
Yeah, because you have to combine them together and then that makes it a fireable letter. Just give me a T. Just give me a T. Just give me a T. Please just give me a fucking... Thank you.
I got it!
I know how to spell elevator!
You must be talking about an elevator.
What?
No shit,
You saying
Hajime.
Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yeah, because I
then
just
don't look
spelled
at
it out
that,
in my
so-
brain!
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
What would happen
So
if you
that's
tried to
why
go
we could
into
only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside
Xander's
of the whole
asked a
tower
very
ascends
important
and
question.
descends
What
How
is
did
it?
spelling elevator get into that conclusion?
That is an excellent question. I think Hajime just needs to, like, sound out the letters in his head, because he's like, I know what it is, but I think I have to play a spelling bee real quickly, because that's just how I, like... It's okay, that's just
Why
Hajime's
because-
is there
it's
autism.
because
a strawberry
Hajime
on
is
the far back
autism.
door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
They were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And what?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason
But can
is
you
because
spell it? I'm kidding.
that elevator has something unique about it.
I see!
I just hit my
So
headphones.
that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show. Just for show? Why was something like that necessary? So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Okay.
Why did he say it like that?
Caress you.
Okay.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain.
Hydrate.
You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Hydrate, thank you.
Thanks.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Oh, that puts all the people who are in Strawberry
The appearance
Tower
of a
under
body in the tower
suspicion.
would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Can I just say, look how fucking long and lanky his legs are. Look at that shit.
Okay.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction
Small,
concerning
frail
the
child.
building structure.
Victorian child.
What a pain. It's
Nagito would have done a
already.
great Victorian child.
Gundam, please proceed.
You
He's
said
so
earlier
fucking
that
mad right now.
Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
No, because of the 180
Inside
degrees.
Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Come on, Fiend, we're friends. Gundam, I maxed out all your stats. It's because of the 180 thing, right? That Nagito checked out.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Hello? Where was the sound of him, like, popping in?
The elevator wasn't just
Okay.
moving vertically.
He just silently popped in. There was no cut-in sound.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning,
How did you not
as
realize
the
that when you're in the
elevator
elevator,
moved between the
though?
two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Maybe
How
the
did you not
elevator
notice
moved
that?
slowly enough for it to not be noticeable.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means
Okay, wait,
the
that makes
exit would be
sense.
on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that,
I feel like
the
you would-
tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Thanks for the gif.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something
what,
from an
the GIF?
amusement park.
I want a GIF.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not
Okay.
splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're
Okay.
done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh,
Oh my. I can't believe I have to
Okay.
explain that now.
Okay,
as long as
petty.
you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
but do you know what an octagon is?
A 5-sided shape.
See,
Actually, a 4-sided shape.
This is the bit we've been
Recall
saying
This is the
whole
bit.
game,
Octagon is a
sorry.
shape
This
with
is the
8
bit.
sides, right?
Just
Okay.
okay.
The whole
Okay.
cast doesn't know what the fucking octagon is.
Okay.
Okay,
But
wait,
no,
wait,
here's
wait.
the response.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The basement.
Here!
Or that.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Why
that.
is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learn?
The true identity of the
Nagito, what is
ultimate weapon
learning?
is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Recess.
Okay, so we're halfway.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
Okay, that's crazy.
JP.
I'm stupid and I like women.
What?
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away.
Hehe. I'm already used to insults or slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is a serious Stefatli.
Did Monokuma just say a slur?
Than I thought and I expected. Stefatli. Huh.
Tisk tisk tisk. That's not it. That's not it at all. Ta-da! Stefatli.
What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stufatli.
Monokuma, you gotta stop saying slur. I'm kidding.
He would, though.
You gotta stop.
If you said that in real life, Monokuma is saying slurs left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
In real life,
In
this
real
guy
life,
is saying everything.
yeah.
I'm trying to force myself to be
Junko
more
is absolutely not protecting people's pronouns, okay?
That's true.
Something like crazy. I might as well have a laid back attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
No, I think Junko might.
But be careful that your
You
batteries don't
think
run
Junko
out
would protect
for
people's
various
pronouns?
reasons.
Yeah.
She would use it against them.
time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you care what pronouns you go by, she will absolutely use that against you.
What if I pretend to care what pronouns I go by?
Then she'll probably figure that out too, and then
No,
find a way to
I
hurt
don't
you
think-
for it.
Did the funhouse
No,
itself
I
to be
think
the
she would
ultimate
respect
weapon?
your pronouns to insult you
Oh,
the
well.
hell and back.
It's just
Exactly.
She would use
Exactly.
the correct pronouns. to
Yeah, she's like,
insult
hey,
you the
what
hell and back."
pronouns do you use so I can, like, properly insult you?
Is it really alright to
Excuse
avoid
me?
the situation so
You
easily?
guys gave her too much credit.
I mean, that's not what's important. The
She's
thing
like,
that's really important is
I have to know what pronouns you use so I can, like, make fun of you correctly.
the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment.
If the building is a
I don't
weapon,
wanna
that makes
die
Soda
either.
a little bit sus.
What happened to the
I
bastard
think.
who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right.
That is
Junko
true.
would value
There
your
was a time
pronouns
when
to
I
gain
thought I
your
could
trust,
become a
then purposefully
stepping
misuse
stone
them
for
while
your
betraying you in a
hopes,
trial. Absolutely. Thank
That
you,
makes
Junko.
That's so true, actually.
That makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
That actually does make
That's
sense.
literally just what I said, but they said in a
No,
trial.
no.
No,
No,
you
no,
just
see-
said
All
she
they did
straight
was
up
No, no,
wouldn't.
no. Trial.
You said she straight up would never respect them.
I said she would use them against you. I
Yeah,
said those words.
yeah, you only said. Akane doesn't know what it means to
I'm
retract.
disappointed too. you
What does
know?
that mean?
If this was
Okay.
a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You
Man.
say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such
As
thing
per my
as
last
murder
email.
for the
Me when
sake of
reframing
hope.
works, the
Murder
psychology.
is simply murder. Forcibly
That is true.
sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Yeah, Nagito is just a little crazy.
I see.
It's fine.
Nagito?
See.
Let's just leave him
I
alone
see.
and find out
Who's
who killed
Nagito?
Coach Nekomaru as
No, I
fast
mean
as we
Nagito
can.
saying, "Oh,
Just
murder
so
for
you know,
hope and shit."
It's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Okay, Akane.
Akane,
Okay.
you were drooling waterfalls?
Damn, I want bulldog,
Anyway,
but like not
the killer
spicy
used the
bulldog.
building
I want.
structure.
I want bulldog.
why
I
don't we
want
think
bulldog.
about how they used it?
I want chicken.
Me too.
How they
If
killed
when we
Nekomaru.
meet IRL, we'll have a bulldog party. We'll make.
Can we have
we'll get
chicken with it
bulldog.
too? Can we get like
Yeah,
spicy
no.
Korean chicken?
We order.
It
We
might be
order
better
like
to
fried
clarify
chicken.
the cause of
Xander,
death
I'm
first,
timing
don't
you out
think?
for 3 seconds.
What did
15
he
seconds,
say?
actually.
What did he
What
say?
did he
Damn,
say?
Akane, drool on it.
Hey, hey, whoa, hold on,
15
hold on.
seconds.
Only I'm allowed to say that to her.
Only women. No, I'm
15
kidding.
seconds.
Better turn into an Akane Yume.
I see. That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Someone
By the way,
pushed
From
him.
falling.
The timeout
If
is
the
a bit.
funhouse is secret,
It was
that
never
it's a
said,
structure
that's
where
true.
both towers and houses are
I'll hide
vertically
your truth.
connected.
Someone pushed him.
Then
Holy
the killer made
shit!
use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
But then that
Are
means
you
they had to
saying
have
they
opened
pushed
the
him
door. They broke
they
the
push him
door
off from?
button.
That
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the
There you go,
method.
Xander.
Where
Correct
in that
response.
building would you even be able to push someone off in the first
Xander
place?
said they
It
washed
might be
their
possible
mouth
in the
out with
tower.
soap.
That is true.
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor
But someone
won't
broke the
open.
door.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames
Okay,
of
Gundam,
hell.
that's a little bit. Gundam, that's a
My
little
phone
bit
is going
much
crazy
for
right
someone who
now.
made a mistake with logic.
Xander said something very important.
When the
Robot dies
elevator
of
is on
fall
the
damage.
1st floor,
What?
you can't go
Robot
through the door on the
dies
4th
of fall
floor.
damage. That's it. Nothing else.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As
They
long
broke
as
the
there's a moving
sensor?
object inside.
No, that's wrong.
That cut-in didn't play last time.
Oh.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However,
Hey,
even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
That's
Sonya
crazy.
defending her girlfriends.
Yeah.
Both of her
Oh,
girlfriends
Xander,
and
like-
her boyfriend.
Xander really likes the no, that's wrong. Absolute sin.
Exactly. No, that's wrong.
Now you're seeing the
I
appeal of
really
Gundam.
like
No, that's
Sonya.
wrong.
I really like Sonya and Gundam. Actually, a lot. But, like, I can't really explain it. It's
I
like
love
in an
simply
autistic
being a
way.
multi-shipper.
No, me too, me too.
Sorry. This is actually
you
the one
arrange
trial
it a
where there's
certain way,
two killers and it's both of them.
What'd you
can
say?
cause the drop within the elevator.
Did you hear me, sorry?
So you're
What?
telling us all...
I said
Oh,
sorry.
both of them
sorry.
killed? Okay, okay.
Yeah, sorry. This is actually the one trial that has two
That
killers that both get
arrangement is-
executed and it's them.
Okay,
The hammer is
whatever.
suspicious.
Isn't
The
it
hammer-
about time we
okay.
went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
Why does she look so excited to talk about the pillar?
The doorknob on the
She
floor
looks
seems suspicious.
ecstatic to talk about that pillar.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Alright.
Kuzuhina.
Now Xander, what do you
Didn't
think
the
about
doorknob have
consent?
scrape marks on it?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
As in-
consent?
That might have been where
You
it got
might
scraped
get
by the
banned.
wire.
I'm just gonna say
Is
right
that
now,
the
if you say some
same
fucked up
wire
shit, you're
that
getting
was
banned.
tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would
I
have
just
been
wanna make
suspended
it
in
clear.
midair.
That's right.
Wait, what
He was
happened?
suspended in midair.
Nothing.
Okay.
Xander said they
Killer
like
tied
the
Nekomaru
no that's
with the
wrong
wire
thing, so I was
while
like,
he was
oh,
in
so then
sleep
how do you feel about the consent line?
Sorry, are you paying attention?
Yeah, no, I am.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the
Yeah, you
doorknob
hang
to the
it.
4th floor.
But isn't he,
With
like,
that,
super
They
heavy?
moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right. He was so
Okay.
well
Oh,
hung.
okay.
Kinda like
You better not finish that sentence.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique
I totally
feature.
forgot about
Only
that.
the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
I personally think you should not feed
Nekomaru is
people
suspended
tea
in
while they're
midair like
asleep.
that, then
Consent
Well,
is
yes.
get
key.
him to fall. Because if he's suspended in
Xander says.
midair, He won't die
Good
if he
answer.
doesn't actually fall. Even if they suspended Nekomaru from
That's
a
a
wire,
wait.
Oh fuck.
That's a reference.
how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no
I've-
way they could do that.
I used up my cuts because I fucked up.
Even
Right
if they
click.
suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Did you?
It doesn't
Okay.
mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru should have. If he was
Oh,
sleeping,
fuck.
there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time. But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop.
You retreated.
Wait between
Fuck.
moments.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Okay.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
How would you?
Oh yeah, he woke up.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru
Oh, yeah.
awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because...
Not yet. Well.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
creaking. I forgot.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally
Dora?
understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Yes, Soda, you need to learn how to
Isn't
you
that
have to
right,
learn how to
Sonia?
respect women.
If I'm a fucking pig,
Okay.
you can say so.
He flipped it. He
No,
flipped that shit
I believe you
immediately.
gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Damn. He's not even accepting the praise that she gave him.
This guy, he gets off on this! So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar
She's trying her
shattered, and why oil was spilled all
Hey,
over
to
the
be
place.
fair, some of her gut feelings have been right so far.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
told you the pillar was the weapon. My
There.
gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What did you say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
God fucking damn it.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Allow me to cut through those words.
How were you
No, that's
able to
wrong.
discover
I agree with
Nekomaru
that. I
died
totally
at
didn't spell it
7:30
wrong.
I agree
No,
with that. No,
Xander
that's
likes
wrong.
this. Xander
Allow me to
likes this
cut
shit.
through your words.
That's what I want to know.
It's a 17.7 meter drop. That would kill him.
Yeah,
Xander says.
approximately. I agree
Okay,
with
so
that.
this is because someone changed all the clocks.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Fucking okay. Fuck this white noise, dog.
If only you had the power that can
We
help.
headed for Grape Tower.
That's not what that
We're
was,
getting
because there
rid
was
of the
more that
night
appeared
more.
after
I
it.
am certain.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and the one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They
Get ready
probably
to
messed with
white
the clock
noise.
inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Oh, he's so lipped, bro.
Gundam more like symptom.
I never misunderstand.
No, I feel like he's
I'll
more
crush
of
you
kind
into
of
dog
like
food.
Oh, okay. Can you? Yeah, but can you skateboard?
Can you play
Can you
Run 2?
skateboard?
You played Run already. Can you play Run 2? Jesus Christ. Okay.
This shit is awesome. I'm sorry.
Oh god. I almost died there.
Danganronpa, but everyone has guns? Question mark?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa? Who's Dan and who he gunning? Obviously
Dan.
Ronpa.
John Dan.
Why is Dan
Danganronpa.
gunning Ronpa? Okay, I hate this. I can't. Send this to someone who's awesome sauce. 1 second, friends.
Oh.
Who are you sending it to?
The sludge? Prince. Yeah, imagine I just cut it to somebody else. I'm sending it to Xander.
Fuck! I hate that part. I fucking hate that part. That's why I hate this fuck-ass game.
Xander says, imagine having to mentally
Don't worry,
your way
you'll
through
get to play it
every
again when you
button.
play 2x2.
Filled your room with sludge. Why would you do that? Sludge Saturday, baby. Hi, girl. You're such.
Are
you're a
we
girl
dead
with friends.
ass?
Okay, that was a bullshit. That was bullshit. That one
That's
was
what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
You hit it.
Fucking hate logic dives so much. This mini game is the bane of my fucking existence when I play this game.
Question
Jesus.
3. 2. Oh, that's crazy.
There's another question after this. Sorry, be glad you're not the one playing this.
Listen, I could be good at this, you never know.
Could you?
I'm getting so many send these to people posts. This is fucked up and twisted. Is it okay that I'm looking at Instagram while you do run?
No, you're good.
Oh, obviously real tassels.
Yeah, because no one showed up.
It's all coming together.
What?
Hajime, you've been sitting there for like 10 minutes not saying a single word.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. If I'm gonna reach the truth in one go, I'm gonna reach the truth in one go.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
5:30.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
Aw, girlfriends.
Oh.
It was 4 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? that much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid
Any
success.
updates in chat, by the way, JP?
That's all it means.
It's truth time. Let my guy gun.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Oh, excuse me. It's truth time. Let me get my gun. Excuse me.
The killer made use of the
That's
Monokuma
awesome.
Let my
Tai
guy gun
activity in the
also
morning.
makes sense.
That's awesome.
How did they use it?
We were
Monokuma Tai
required to
Chi.
go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Then why was Nekomaru's alarm set to 7:30 a.m.? Why not 6:30?
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time. But that
No,
wouldn't
that's just his
affect
clock.
Nekomaru.
That's just his clock.
His radio clock had the exact time.
So he
That's
knew what
right.
time it is.
In doing so,
It's just not the
killer
alarm.
was
It's
able
just
to
an
lure
alarm,
him
but
to the tower by himself at
but
the
he didn't
precise
set it.
time.
Remember the killer did.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5
7
a.m.
a.m.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
Let my guy gun? Is your brain alright? Xander, no, my brain is not
That's not
alright.
it. It's incorrect.
Okay, let's see.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin'
Wait.
liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's the bastard?
Well, about that.
You're the only one!
It's Nagito.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me,
But it can't
Gundam,
be
and
him. He said he was
Fuyuhiko.
suspicious.
Okay, but maybe
You
he's
turned it
like.
around.
Even though the alarm
I
was
don't think
going
it's
off like
Nagito
crazy.
though. Can't be Nagito, right?
I mean, we did
Can't
go to the
be.
final dead room as Nagito, and he had to do the Russian roulette before entering, and then after that, he was free to go.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah, that's
weren't in
true.
your room.
Has
were
anything
you?
affirmed? Oh, Xander's guess is in fact just a vibe.
That's
Not just a vibe, but yeah.
Okay, let me
Please,
see.
say something.
No, you don't need to see the guess. Don't look in chat.
If you
Okay, I
don't
won't.
hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh, that's
If
crazy.
I may be frank,
No, you may not be Frank. You
not
may be
Nagito.
Nagito.
I
even
love
if
how we
I
had the
wanted
same
to go to
idea.
the lounge,
Sonia,
I
will
could.
you allow
You
me to
couldn't.
become Frank for a
What do you
moment?
mean?
No.
It's merely the
Yes, I'm not.
foolish talk of the weak.
You suck.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same
Yeah,
goes for
me
me
too.
too. I was
What?
in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Wait. Oh,
Time to
Oh,
spell
shit.
deluxe rooms.
It's Gundam, isn't it? Fuck! Oh, it's your too, but he said he couldn't hear it. Oh no! No! Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
What's happening, sorry?
It's Gundam, isn't it? Because he said he heard it. But wasn't he in a deluxe room with Nagito? So why would he go out?
He won
At that
second
early-
place in. He won second place in the you know.
In what?
Fuck.
He won second place in rock paper scissors, which means how many deluxe rooms are there?
There are 2.
There you go.
No. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. No, it cannot be like this. Not like this. No, I refuse to believe it. He wouldn't kill anyone. He wouldn't kill anyone. My Pookie wouldn't kill anyone. He wouldn't. He
You
wouldn't.
said the
He
same
just
thing
has
about
good.
Akane.
He has good hearing. He has good
Nagito,
hearing.
Sonia, and Chiaki.
That he would be able to hear through a soundproof room?
I don't know.
Recall, the deluxe rooms are.
Soundproof and has excellent air insulation.
The reason we could not hear the
We don't know that
rumbling
yet,
noise-
Xander.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms
We can't
have
be certain,
superior
at least.
sound insulation.
Because I remember I
noticed
wanted to
that.
check who had the
Nice
deluxe
catch,
rooms and stuff, so I
Hajime.
took a look.
Are you using your ultimate reserve?
Dude, it's
course
Gundam,
to-
isn't
Nagito
it?
fucking. Nagito's fucking. Okay.
There's still a
Now
couple of issues with that
You
theory,
guys
isn't there?
must understand by now, right? The
Oh,
true
yeah.
identity
Xander
of
says
Nekomaru's
they're
killer.
certain.
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
I think
Why?
I
Well, that fact just now is a
I,
very
I think
important
it's
clue,
Gundam, which
and a
makes me really
decisive
sad
factor
because I
in
love him.
identifying the killer.
But like, what's the motive
Decisive
though? And
factor?
also,
I mean, do you need a motive? You're gonna starve.
his hamsters are gonna starve.
No, the hamsters have food. Remember? There's
No,
plants
but the
inside the
hamsters-
strawberry house.
No, not my Pookie, not like
Gundam?
this.
There's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
It's a strong ability.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's
I'm gonna miss
providence to
this.
stop it.
No.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
No!
There's only
Not
one
like
possibility.
this.
You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam,
Not like this.
you have some sort of
Not like
explanation,
this.
right?
Not
Gundam
like this. They're
probably
not.
couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder
I just
was a
realized that
death trap
Mikon has a
utilized the alarm
freaking
in his
pink
chest,
cross on her X.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
killer still needed to prepare
because it
the
represents
murder
her
in advance.
nurse stuff, sort of. Like Teru has a knife and fork crossing out,
In another verse, it
Yeah.
could even be
Nekomaru
a
in
red
sleep
cross.
mode.
and Pekko's
And
kind of look like
tying
the
him up with
bamboo
the wire.
swords.
Oh yeah.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Oh, this is crazy.
Once they
Wait, there's
tried
a
to go
28-day
back,
paid
they
nutrition
couldn't
study
because
for all
Fuyuhiko
meals.
was at the lounge.
All
What?
meals are provided. There's
What?
there's a 28-day paid nutrition study going on right now that I could join. Oh shit.
Ooh. Do it.
In their
Man.
Make sure it's
original plan,
reputable, but
the
like,
killer
yeah.
should have returned to their room before the alarm in the
We're gonna
lounge
see in
went
a
off.
second.
And they were
Is it an
supposed to
online
stay in
thing?
their
Send me
room.
the link.
They weren't planning
No,
to
it's
come
for
out
me.
and go to
It's
the
Aw.
specific.
lounge.
Aw, man.
It's because
Which
they like
means
it says
they
JP
wouldn't have
on
heard
it.
the alarm
Oh.
or the rumbling
Also
sound,
hydrate.
thus
Oh,
proving they
hydrate.
were in the room.
Just like us.
Legitimately though, you would not be able to sign up, unfortunately.
Mm.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
No, not
Because
like this.
I was in the lounge.
Gundam,
So
not
the
like
killer couldn't
this.
go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
No, not like this.
Please, can you at least say something?
No, they're gonna tear apart. They're gonna tear apart my
Answer me
autistic couple.
this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times.
I don't
the
think that's
hearing
how
of a
that works,
normal
buddy.
Human. The sound
No,
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
that's how that
believe
works.
may as well not
I
exist.
believe him.
I don't think that that's how
believe
that
him.
works.
Is that your
I-
argument? You
I believe him.
Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At
I
the
believe
time,
him.
I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence,
Okay.
I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Okay, that was kind of a shit alibi, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you saying it was
But-
just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet,
Gundam.
I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Oh.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, This killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful.
Nagito, why are you like
so
this?
painfully bored that I might develop
People
stomach
fucking die. What do you mean by that?
Because he's bored. Come on. I wish they made an
Why?
anime out of this killing game.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
And that could quite literally happen because he is terminally ill.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
Oh,
Finish
okay,
this
bitch.
opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
No.
I was simply at a loss for words
Oh.
after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Gee, I wonder.
The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If
Damn,
so,
it's almost as
the
if-
human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
It's almost as if there's
I
a
was already
secret
at
passage.
Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
I don't want him. I love
Are you
him. I don't
serious?
want him to.
And here I thought it's already been decided.
Can't we just like vote out Nagito instead?
No, because then we'd all die.
Learned your lesson, pitiful humans.
I would
You
die for
cannot
him.
Overcome this contradiction.
Would you let
What
Sonya
happens
die
to
for
his
him, though?
hamster?
That's wrong.
If he dies, can we at least make sure that the hamsters are okay? Can like can we?
Oh, doesn't matter.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they hadn't.
That was
accomplice.
unnecessarily complicated when he did
Or
that
if
noise.
there was
there.
a secret
I like
passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
Thank you.
Why don't we stop this already? That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagito, why don't you tell them?
Nagito, bust it down for me real quick.
You're the only one!
Why don't you tell? Why don't you
Nagito,
tell them,
simple.
Nagito?
Step away from that stand and start dancing.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb.
I said start dancing.
You appeared so suddenly that one time.
Tell
because
them,
you
Bryce
used that,
Pappenbrook.
Right?
Break it down for me,
Bryce.
Nagito.
Tell them, Bryce.
Xander says.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Nagito is definitely classist, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
But you're
He's
right.
classist, but it's also
There's a door on the
internalized.
floor of the
What?
octagon,
Yeah.
which is on the
It's also
first floor of
internalized.
Strawberry House.
You do also have to be rich to get into the reserve course.
True.
No, I feel like he's
No, but it's more of
classist,
like specifically
a
because of
meritocracy kind of.
in terms of like
A
talents and stuff.
meritocratic classist. So meritocracy kind of.
Yeah.
Meritist? He's meritist?
After I
Yeah.
opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
See.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh, I don't want him to
However,
die.
what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
What the
Okay.
fuck is it? No, that's like the most. We saw the door said final dead room.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Buddy.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Bro just became the Hulk.
This is actually crazy because didn't we max out his friendship with him and now they're like fighting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter. Social
I
links
know,
don't matter
but,
in this
like-
game.
Even if the turbid box
He's a
doesn't
liar.
exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail,
Okay.
frail
Oh,
I
Prince,
say.
you're gonna run out of cuts here.
Yeah, cause how the fuck am I supposed to move this around?
Shall I
Corners.
feed you to the
Corners are
progeny of vile
corners.
deities?
Oh, you didn't. Okay, cool.
Even if the turbid box doesn't
Hold your
exist,
cuts.
you could travel through multiple planes,
Oh, I guess
provided
you do have to do
use
the
a
top one.
spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Just takes a bit of coordination. You got this shit.
Jesus.
Even if the turbid box doesn't
Top
exist,
left means cut bottom right.
you could
It's-
travel through
you got it.
multiple
Word that
planes,
way.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oof, just
How?
barely. You've got this.
Wait,
It's just
hold on.
coordination. You got this.
Why don't you just wait for a bunch to show up and then cut through that?
Because there's a matter of like the directions and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
In
Because
order
even
to
if
cut
I
the
go
ones in the corner,
down, if I go
in
down,
order
it's
to-
just
you got it.
if I go down, it just
Okay,
goes
that's what we need.
directly down, and it doesn't necessarily hit the thing that I'm trying to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Diagonals
The turbid
is
box
a you
doesn't
have to do a
exist.
diagonal slash.
You could
Corners are a
travel through multiple
diagonal
planes,
slash requirement. There we go. Got it.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed
You're
you
winning
to
this
the
one. You
progeny
got
of
it.
vile deities?
Lock in.
How?
No, just barely. Just barely. You're missing a
Even
couple.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
See, half of the cuts are just going to the middle, even if I try to direct them one
Your
way.
decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And I ran out of cuts.
You almost have it. Oh, yeah.
I ran out of cuts. That's what's so annoying about this.
Even if the turbid box
You
doesn't
got this.
exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However,
Damn,
how
if
frail,
only we
frail
had
I
the
say.
skill from Pecco.
Your decayed
If only we had a
illusion.
controller.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And it just okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. What the fuck?
You can do this one.
Even if the
It's
turbid
okay,
box
you
doesn't
got this.
exist, you could travel through multiple
There you
planes,
go.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
See, and it's just straight up not.
Vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say.
For those three,
Your
you could save
decayed
cuts.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay. What the
There's a space in the middle where you could save some cuts. I'll just call it out when I see it.
space in the middle?
Yeah, there's
Even
a
if
part
the
where
turbid
3
box
words
doesn't
appear in the middle
exist,
that you can cut at
you
once.
could travel
These
through
ones you just gotta do
multiple planes,
individually.
provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Yep, middle is coming up. Wait.
However, how frail I say.
Okay, that works.
Your decayed illusion. Shall I
You
feed
could
you
add
to
this
the
one.
progeny of vile deities?
Dude, I have 2 minutes to fucking get this right.
Even if
There's
the
only
turbid
one time you
box
can get
doesn't
multiple.
exist,
Unless you like get
you
lucky
could
on a
travel
rotation.
through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Hold on the
However,
middle.
how
Okay, that works.
frail I say.
No, you got it. You got to do
Your
it.
decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Nope, and I missed it again. And I didn't save before. Okay.
It's alright, you've got this.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
Get them
you
individually.
could travel
Diagonals
through
first.
multiple planes.
The problem is
Provided you
controlling
use a
where the
spacious
slash even
wormhole.
goes.
However, how frail I say.
Can you change to mouse?
Decayed
No,
illusion.
it doesn't let me do the
Shall
mouse.
I feed you to the progeny of vile
See, and how I like. Dude.
You gotta lock in and calm down. You've got this.
Yeah, just breathe. You got
Even
this.
if
Focus
the
will
turbid
help.
box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed
See-
illusion.
And I'm just.
Shall I
That's me
feed you to the
Is that
clicking.
you trying to get
progeny of vile
diagonals?
deities?
That's just me trying to click. And it's not working.
Even if the turbid box doesn't
Oh,
exist,
have you been using the mouse the whole time?
you could
No.
travel through
Now I'm
multiple
using the
planes,
keys.
provided you use
Yeah,
a
use the
spacious
keys.
wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I
Are
feed
keys
you
not
the
able to get
progeny of vile
diagonals?
deities?
I lose this one. I lost this one.
It's
Fuck
not over
this
yet.
fucking trial.
You've
No!
got this.
30 seconds? How am I gonna do this in 35 seconds?
Even if the
The
turbid
whole thing is
box
like
doesn't
15.
exist,
You're okay.
you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
This could be it.
However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oof. Close.
Oh, no, I'm not making that.
Yeah.
I'm not making that.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a
Running out
spacious
of cuts.
wormhole. However,
It doesn't
how
matter.
frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
Damn.
Alright, retrying.
It's okay, we can retry. They're gonna vote for freaking Hajime. Wow, what?
Yeah, that's what happens if
It's
you run out of
obviously
time.
Hajime.
Or if you lose all your
You know
influence.
what?
This is our end?
You know what? He gets saved.
We will never give up.
It's okay, just take a deep breath. You'll be
You gotta
okay.
figure out what the best diagonal strat is here, because apparently it's
Even if the turbid
difficult.
box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes,
Oh no, you're hitting it now.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Nope. Still wasn't enough.
That was closer. That was the
No, it
closest.
wasn't! No, it wasn't the
That was the
closest
closest run so
one!
far, yeah.
No, it wasn't. I've gotten closer.
Even if the
It's
turbid
okay, you
box
got
doesn't
this.
exist,
That was the
you
furthest I've
could
seen the
travel
brown
through
move to the left.
multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Why doesn't it let me duel? Why didn't it
What's
let
been
me
working
duel to advance? Why has it not been letting me duel?
What's been working best? The mouse or the keys?
Neither. The keys have been what I've been doing so far. The mouse has just not been doing shit for me.
Well,
And I can't
we
use
can
the
try
mouse to
then.
direct anything. That's why V3's is better, because in V3 you can actually direct everything with the mouse.
Even if
With the mouse
turbid
on this
box
one, you have
doesn't
to direct
exist,
it just by moving it and then
could
clicking,
travel
right?
through
No, you
multiple
don't move
planes,
anything with the mouse, you just
provided
click.
you use a spacious wormhole.
Well, I'm saying it
It's
probably takes in
accurate.
the way you move your mouse.
Your decayed illusion.
What?
Shall I
It probably
feed
takes
you
in
to
the way you move
progeny
your
of
mouse,
vile
doesn't it?
deities?
Why else do
No,
they have a click for it
no,
then?
it doesn't. There's a clicking option, but it doesn't let you, but it still doesn't let you move anything around when you're aiming it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying it's probably
Just
the way
when you
you're moving your mouse when you click.
Yeah.
So if you're moving
Even
it
if the
diagonally,
turbid
bottom,
box
left, top,
doesn't
right,
exist,
yeah.
You could travel through multiple planes,
No,
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say.
nope.
Your decayed
You're hitting only
illusion.
diagonals now, which is interesting.
Shall
Yeah,
I
that
feed
was
you
me
to the
trying to move my
progeny of vile
mouse.
deities?
Why not use both, keys and mouse? If you can hit the left, right, up,
Even
down
if
pretty
the
easy,
turbid box doesn't exist,
and then diagonals for the
you
mouse, that
could
should be
travel
easier.
through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how
If you
frail
hold down
I
left
say.
click and then just
I'm
move
not
the
holding
mouse.
down.
Decayed
It's right
Really?
click. Yeah,
Shall
I wasn't
feed
even
you to the
holding it
progeny of
down.
vile deities? Even if the
Okay.
turbid box doesn't exist, you could
See,
travel
and it
through
just-
multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
I pressed the button once.
However, how frail I say. Your
Oh, that's
decayed
probably an
illusion.
intentional design then. That's fucked up.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Genuinely, how the fuck am I supposed to get past this? Like, how?
Do you have any
Open this
skills?
game and check. I will open
No,
this
there's
game
no
and check.
skills that I have that do anything for the swords. And all of the skills are unlocked by finishing report cards, which is so stupid.
Oh,
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And I ran out of cuts. Okay.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And that missed.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say.
there's people who had the same
Your
exact
decayed
problem.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And the only time I played this was on my phone, so on my phone I just swiped it and it worked. Because that was how it worked on mobile.
Where? Try that.
Yeah, let me just pull this up on my phone real quick and then go.
No, I mean check what I put in the chat.
Then yeah, no, then it's definitely a directional input thing. For sure. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
with
pretty
the
sure Prince
mouse,
knows
I've
what
been
buttons
I've
does
been
what.
trying with the directional input stuff, but even when I click once and I swipe around, it does it multiple
Yeah.
times. It gives me multiple cuts after I click one time.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
Like, look.
you could travel through multiple planes,
Okay.
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
And that just got me to the middle.
Have you been
Yeah.
pressing like multiple directions at once?
Yes.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel
And it
through
took
multiple
3
planes,
fucking tries to cut that
provided you
first
use
one.
a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I
And
feed you
that's
to the progeny of vile deities?
I'm opening the game.
you're gonna have to speedrun all the way up to that part of the trial.
Even if the turbid
I
box
can.
doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
It's okay. Everyone's saying it's hard.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed
And
you
that-
to the progeny of vile deities?
The only thing
You
I
wanna
could do
take a
is try to
break?
lower the difficulty setting, but I can't do that mid-trial.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple
You could
planes.
try to wait and then try to get them to line up and then try to get in a single strike.
The problem is lining up the aim and like figuring out how to actually get the slices to hit the thing.
Shall I feed you to
Just
the progeny of
try,
vile
just don't worry
deities?
about where it's gonna be going first.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your
Oof.
Why don't you take a break? I mean,
No, because we're literally so close to being done with the trial.
We will never
It
give
only
up.
makes sense Gundam would have a hard boss fight, I guess.
There are two
Yeah.
left. There's literally this thing left and then the
Okay.
fucking panic
Okay.
talk.
just see if you can try to like line them up and have them in the same direction. If you just don't
Yeah.
worry about
Even
Don't worry
if
about
the
it
turbid
hitting
box
the
doesn't exist,
timing of one.
you could travel through multiple
The top ones
planes,
you have to hit individually. The only time you can hit a
use
middle
a
is near,
spacious wormhole.
like a spacious
However, how
wormhole, and the next are
frail
all
I
middle.
say. Your decayed illusion.
They just stay in the middle of the
Shall I feed you to
screen.
the progeny of vile deities?
Well, yeah, the ones at the middle top and the middle bottom are just a downward slice.
Yeah, but the slices stay in the middle of the screen. Most of the things are at the top and the bottom.
Well, yeah, it's diagonals and then up and down.
you might have to do diagonal into like a straight or something, like
Even
a combo.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed
Okay.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
That was with arrow keys.
Pretty good.
And not bad.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes,
Fuck!
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down.
Finally, it lets me duel! Jesus!
There you go.
Why is it
I already
taking so
got
told
it,
you the
okay?
passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the
Oh, I
light.
fucked that one up. That was supposed to be the...
Damn it!
Even
Oh
if
my
the turbine
god.
doesn't
You do.
exist,
You got
could
this.
travel through multiple
Okay, you just gotta
planes,
slow down when you get to the second
provided
part.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Please, 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 just...
Ooh, no.
No!
Can someone redream a hydrant in a stretch, please?
We did get a hydrate. We got a hydrate.
Fuck.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid
You're really
box
close.
doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I
Good
say.
strats.
Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Straight down. Oh, no.
No, that was...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
It might be better to wait instead of trying to slash across for that one. Wait till it goes
Even
to
if
the left
turbid
and
box
slash
doesn't
down.
exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Please, please, just let me go!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Now that's interesting. Now one
Even
can
if
load
the
up.
turbid box doesn't exist,
DR2's having issues all
you
around.
could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I think the only thing you can do now is literally memorize where everything is coming from and do your actions based on that.
I'm trying to, but the problem is that inputs don't go the same way when I do them all the time.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I...
Jesus.
We will never give up.
How much longer is this gonna be? Because I do have...
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know!
Okay. I mean, we could stop here if you wanted. Well, actually, did
Even
you
if the
save?
turbid box doesn't exist, you
No, but
could
it's
travel
okay.
through
We can just work back
multiple
up to it and
planes,
save later if that's the
provided
case.
you use a spacious wormhole.
We'll give it one more solid shot.
However, how frail I say.
Just because I have a class at 10 in the
Your
morning tomorrow.
decayed illusion.
I should probably go to sleep soon.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of
I
vile
get you there.
deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
Nice.
Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck up the... Do it slow.
The secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the king which dwells in the light.
That was supposed to be the one.
That was supposed. I fucking right-clicked instead of left-clicking.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Oh, thank God.
You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom,
allow me to cut through.
Okay, let's get through this. I'm getting
finally chain up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what do you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to
they're not gonna
lure
even
only
do that.
No,
okay.
we do the comic.
The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also,
Bro really thinks he's
the button in
Makoto.
Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter
Listen,
Strawberry
just
Tower.
because you have the
But
same voice
surprise,
actor as him does
Gundam
not
was
mean that
waiting
you're
for
Makoto.
Nekomaru's arrival.
Smoker Makoto.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
I feel like Akane is the one who should not be asking that question.
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
Okay, but
To press
listen,
it,
you could
I
have easily
to
just
get
told
behind
your
him.
hamster,
It's not
hey,
easy
can
to
you
get
like
drop
press
on
the
Coach
button for me?
Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one
Just hear me
situation.
out.
Hold on, I'm
he
gonna
has
save
all of
just
his
in
hands.
case so that this, like...
So we don't have to do that fuck-ass thing again.
Just
Yeah,
as
I get it.
Thought. truly frail, succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere
Listen, I
illusion.
love him, but like this literally
If you want to
you
set
could
me up
have
as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
bro. What if you asked your
That's
hamster to
wrong,
do it?
Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
He's gonna tell the hamster to
Such
jump
a
on him.
wonderful line.
Yeah,
However,
he's gonna tell his
I
hamster to
cannot
press the
say
button.
that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making
That's
someone
interesting,
admit
sorry.
their defeat. First,
See,
you
I
must
couldn't
crush
think
them
a
with your
hamster
own
can't obviously carry a pillar,
overwhelming power.
but a hamster
And
can
as
be
for
taught
the
to
other,
press a button.
you must
I
provide
feel
a reason
like
that will persuade that human.
This is smart as
You
hamster if he's pressing
have not
buttons.
fulfilled
he is the
either of
ultimate
those
breeder.
yet.
He's
And aren't like
Maybe-
rats like super smart? So hamsters are like similar.
not. No.
He's the ultimate breeder, so he could train them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like the
I won't
ultimate
let
pet
you.
sitter or whatever.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
The Tanaka Empire just means
Crush as
everybody.
David prophesized! I won't let you! For the
I really
Tanaka
don't want him to die
Empire!
though. I love him so
Wither.
much. Why would he do that?
Crush as David prophesized!
I mean, at least he. Oh no, because
Goon out,
Nekomaru is still
brother.
like.
Hold on, I have to message one of my friends. Goon out,
I
brother.
won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's Nekomaru's back! Do you really
See, I
think
literally
can
said that.
Self-destruction.
I love how he's so surprised while he's holding his hamsters.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
That's
As
what I
long as
said.
you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a
Yuhiko
normal
sounds like
hamster,
such a twink.
but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
He's a twink butch lesbian.
What
Yes, sir,
Rave thought
in
I
accordance
was.
With our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox D.
Sandy.
Oh, I didn't hear which one it was.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not
Want
just
him to die.
myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
But what would be his
I
reason for
have no
killing?
recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you
No.
admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses.
I'm gonna miss him
You cannot
so
find
much.
peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Xander, it appears so. But look at this cool ass comic sequence.
Is that not him changing all the clocks? In the beginning?
Or wait.
No, in the beginning. In the
Yeah.
beginning. I mean in the beginning.
No.
Over there. No? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Wait. Nekomaru's weakness is, his button. Oh.
No.
Both,
That's the same thing.
check door.
Didn't he destroy the, yeah.
It has to be door handle.
And then fake weapon. Oh, the fake weapon was the hammer. Okay. Who gathered his lunch? Why did Nekomaru fall? Yeah, that. Goodbye.
No, that one's already used somewhere. The one on the right's useless. So is the second one.
So then
It's
it's
just the first
gotta be
image.
this one?
Yeah, because he changed
Oh.
the clock, remember? He checked the clock.
Oh, 5:30 a.m. It's fine.
There's the fake hammer. The fake weapon.
Button. Freak out clock. Oh no, it's not freak out clock. I lied. Freak out clock.
Oh, it's not the less stock yet.
Oh, it was that one. I'm crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm crazy / negative. I meant.
Here's everything that happened
There
in
we
this
go.
case.
Damn.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
And by the way, which is a shape with 8 sides.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because
like
the
how they
contact
make him walk
elevator was
stupid.
broken,
Yeah.
Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So
Bad
he
frame for him
decided
though.
to try
You
going
don't
to
want to see him
Strawberry
posted
Tower.
like that.
Yeah.
But the killer was waiting for him there.
He sticked the hamsters on him.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night
With the
button
power
on
of
the back
hamsters.
Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the
I love how
ultimate
the hamsters also have red things on their eyes.
Yeah.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage.
All my
so they could
favorites
craft an
always
alibi
die.
when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Aww.
It sucks that his art is actually not my favorite of all the arts. I think.
Yeah. I feel like they made him look a little too.
They made him look.
They made both of them look like 12-year-olds.
Basic ass pose too.
Did quite well.
Yeah.
It's not even just that. No, they just both look like 12-year-olds in that art.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it already. Stop.
Maybe
using
playing off the
weird
Trinity
words
thing,
to
but I
avoid
don't
the
know.
truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
No.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Why? I don't get it.
I swear to God,
Oh
19
boy.
is gonna be 0. That's crazy.
That is tough.
Jesus Christ.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then,
Shut the fuck
please
up,
pull the
mother.
lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Oh, talking about that, I should probably take my last medication.
Yes.
Bite your medication. Pachink, pachink, pachink.
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement.
My
That's
poor
right.
Gundam.
The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with.
The fuck up, Nagito.
Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish it yet until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall.
You have a right to stop. Why do you want to talk to one who is
Hey, 1 second, I'm getting a call.
Alright, what?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Can you give me 1 second? I'm getting a call. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay.
Alright. I guess it's all figured out now.
Gundam, why the fuck did you have to make me crash out over the sword fight?
He's a boss fight, man. That was Dark Souls.
For real.
Time Unknown, Chapter 04.
Yup.
Epic Gen and progressive metal mix. The cast of Dispatch reacts to your comments. Laura Bailey and Travis.
Yeah.
Did you say something by chance in the past 4 seconds?
No, I did not say anything in the past 4
Okay,
seconds.
cool. Just checking because my audio cut out.
It's okay, my audio cuts out too.
Oh, we're like similar in that way.
Or my mic input cuts out, is what I mean. Fuck.
Well, it's the same. Well, it's the opposite for me. You guys can still hear me, but I just can't hear anything for a couple of seconds until I unplug my mixer and then plug it back in.
Oh.
If I remember his reasoning correctly, he's like somewhat justified, right?
I don't remember.
I think for some reason I've always had the notion in my head that he was the most justified of all the murders.
Interesting.
That's just the emotion connected to the memory. I don't remember the actual memory, but I do remember the emotional impulse of it, which is, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That's respectable.
Interesting.
You know what it is? It's probably just because I just got off the Mikon murder. I really didn't like the concept of Mikon's murder because it was like a bug that makes you want to kill people.
Yeah, that's why the Reach for the Stars played. Even if she was like, even if she did go on that fuck-ass crash out, she still didn't technically intend to do the killing.
Yeah, I think that one was just so obviously a poor motive that for Gundams I was like, oh yeah, no, he's so very much himself throughout this entire case.
Yeah.
Even in like his realization of what happens, the fact that he gets upset when Nagito forgets to mention that they didn't fight or anything.
Right.
Very much himself, which is like, oh, okay, yeah, this person isn't just bullshit, I'm actually evil.
Right.
I feel similarly about Celeste's motive, but that's just because she's shallow as a person, so I don't mind.
Celeste is awesome, though.
Yeah, in vibe and character, it's fun. But, like, as an actual person, and their motives, kinda shallow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, because the motive was money. It was just money.
Yeah, the motive is, hey, I can go live
But
my
she
dream
still
with a
chose
bunch
to
of money.
do that. The difference between Celeste and Mikon is Celeste still chose to do that. Now that we're here, we can, and we're waiting for story.
Interest.
Yeah, that's fair. Now that we're here and waiting for story, we can also talk about some of the similarities, some of like the bigger similarities between all of the cases so far, right?
It's so far, meaning we cannot reference future ones?
Yeah, no chapter 5 or 6. Or, well, chapter 6 is chapter 6, but no chapter 5.
I was even talking about the other game, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. So, similarity number 1. For trial 1. Essentially, it was kind of like, they were like saying, the accidental, like, or like somebody got murdered in like an unexpected place and it was an important person. However,
hello, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Original intent was not murder.
Original intent was not
talking
murder.
about this.
Yeah, original intent was not murder, but also sort of was murder, but it was like it was one of those
we're not talking about this case. Don't worry. So.
Yeah. Second case, 2 obvious suspects in order to reveal a third. that, like, the secret third person. And
we
also
talking
the
about
reveal of a
DR1?
serial killer. What?
Are we talking about DR1?
We're talking about the similarities between DR1 and DR2 so far.
Okay. Let's
Are you
get this out
telling
the
me
way
that
so I can go the fuck to
Teru
sleep.
Yeah,
Teru
I wanna
Teru.
fucking sleep.
Anyways,
I'm not on call break like you.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
correct.
How pitiful.
You guys said I made You guys said I made Nekomaru. You guys said I knocked
Nakamura.
Nakam Sakam Rokobot without fighting him.
That was definitely
That,
an
however,
attempt.
is a great mistake.
Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain.
Fine then. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower.
Take your time.
Oh yeah.
Bless
and
you.
This is what happened. There we go. Actual good art of Gundam.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you this.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Why does that sound like a Dio-ass monologue?
Could it be?
You know what'd be crazy? If in 2x2, it's just the same case, except for Gundam dies and is the victim, bro.
That is a very big possibility. Gundam could be a victim.
Don't say that. I want him to survive.
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You know what?
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomaru need die! Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. So I chose the biggest man I could find and I fought him to the death.
Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death?
I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life? That's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog?
Dog eat dog. Cannibalism?
Doggy dog.
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you
Be a
say
cannibal.
killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this
If
world.
a world could consider that justice, then I would fight that world with every last fiber of my being.
So he killed so no one else would give up.
Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
He's like, I'd rather not.
You.
So
It
he
is a
killed because of his
violation
own
of the
values.
natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. In reality story, I think it's because he was gonna starve to death.
And he'd rather
Are you
just
saying all
leave
that
by
to
his
try
own
to
terms.
justify what you did?
But
He may as well try.
He just
The alternative is not trying, and not trying is absolutely not within Gundam's character.
But it sounds like
Yeah.
Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Ah!
I also think it's a very big
Fine.
point that Gundam chose to fight the biggest motherfucker around.
True.
Alright? He did not go, oh, let me go
Aura.
and try and kill an easy target or anything. He said, if I'm gonna fight, if I'm gonna try and fight and die, it's gonna be in the biggest or most evil way possible.
Aura.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play. The way he reacted to the roller coaster, I do not believe him.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? That's another
No,
similarity.
He tried very hard. He tried very hard to commit a crime.
yeah.
He had a lot of
It's within
evidence.
his-
Yeah, but
He
as the
pulled
trial
many,
kept
many
going,
tricks.
he kind of started to...
Yes. In the trial, he was like, okay, I'll stop. But, like, like I said, not trying is absolutely not within Gundam's character. He tried to get away with it too.
True.
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. As if he doesn't have anything to live for. He's got a bunch of animals on a ranch waiting for him, alright?
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all of mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible.
Is that it?
There you go.
Then I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It is about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait.
This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
Damn.
I beg of you.
Yeah, well, you.
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself.
Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However...
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
Oh, I'm
However,
killing myself.
There is
Oh.
no need to
In
fear.
game.
In this world,
Oh my
I am
God.
only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I think Gundam is correct. This act is akin to cannibalism. I'm going quiet now.
My Pookie. Oh shit, is he gonna get run over? Oh. Stampede. Oh, he's just gonna get stampeded, bro. No. No, the Devas! He's going to huh? A protection circle? Dude, that's not gonna work.
It's not for him.
Is it for his hamsters? What the fuck? Is he an alchemist? No.
It was in fact for them.
No! No! This is stupid. No, you cannot be doing this to me. This is so fucked up. This is not fair.
They really brought a man out and
Gundam.
killed him in front of his children.
No! No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other. And thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me!
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he'll be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial's over, so hurry on, get the fuck out of here. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
How much longer are you going to keep doing this?
Seriously.
How many days are left on the bomb, I guess.
How long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
Alright. After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Heh. She's certainly something else.
But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right.
Ever told you, Hajime, that you're a fucking, I don't know, you're a dumb broad?
Oh, that's crazy.
The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight.
Nagito.
Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy.
Oh, so he was just lying to us.
And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, nobody could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Of course it didn't.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they'd reached their limit. What?
The true bad guy? What do you say? The true...
The true imposter.
The true enemy.
The
Regardless.
true enemy. He said true
The
enemy.
true imposter. No, I know, but I said imposter because it's Among Us.
Things would get
That means that
complicated
it's
if
not
they found
Hajime,
out.
Okay.
Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
here.
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell.
Hmm?
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well,
Wow.
is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown's gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey,
I summoned
Never.
you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation here, right?
Can you please say it once?
Including that person.
Hiding among us.
The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be... Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
Hmm?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
Hmm?
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, the person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
What?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat, too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
The traitor's you, bro.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No, no, no.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Damn, it's almost
Reminds
as if
you.
it's the other protagonist.
I don't know who
of
you're
the
talking
game.
about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well...
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence
it's
that could
almost-
even be called ultimate hope.
Oh, so he just wants to be the ultimate hoe. Okay, got it.
Hashtag not my Makoto Naegi.
This is the difference between somebody who works really hard towards something and the person who's like right for it. If you work too hard for something, you're just a bad person.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already here?
Hey.
Well,
You didn't
answer my
on
question.
This island for a third time? Fourth time?
Yeah.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Hey, go to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Sleep well.
Good night.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, I need to
That's
see
just
this.
the countdown updating.
It got.
Wait, what's...
This time it expanded upwards.
Did
They
it not
added
do
a
that
third
before?
type of animation.
I swear to God, I thought it did that before.
Last time it just extended from the side. It didn't break in the middle.
Oh.
So every
don't
every time it
remember
has
that
another
shit.
step.
All right. Good night, chat. I
Good
love
night.
you guys.
I love you guys too.
Hell yeah. And with that,
Sleep well, familia.
I'm gonna go. Bye.
Great
stream is now done.
See you later, fellas.
Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
chat.
Bye.
No raid. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
And by that I mean I have to read for the rest of the morning, so no sleep.
I'm still gonna do a raid just in case, because I mean I know people are live
Of course,
right now.
do it.
Bye. Let's see who's live.
Bye bye. There you go.
Following.
Good habits.
We'll raid Dave's Nut Hut. Why not?
Dave's Nut Hut?
Yeah, it's a 24/7 squirrel cam.
That's fire.
Alright.
Reminds me of the Spud Hut.
Tomorrow I think Your Turn to Die is actually coming back. So, we'll see. But
Fuck
yeah.
brother, my voice is gonna fucking hurt.
Alright, thank y'all for stopping in, and good night. Have
Have a good one.
fun!
Bye-bye.